So today we got to talk about something that every single person holding baby Doge should know. And that is one thing, and that is the fact that baby Doge is meant to be traded. And typically meme coins like this are meant to be traded. So if you look at the prices of baby Doge, it is so obvious that this coin is meant for trading and not for holding and holding and holding and holding and never receiving anything. All right. So I just kind of wanted to jump straight through this video because I've seen a lot of comments on the Baby Doge Twitter page and even on my YouTube channel about people saying, I've been holding this for so long and it's not doing nothing. I'm not making no money. I'm losing all my money. Marcellus keeps pumping this, blah, 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 blah. Marcellus keeps telling us to buy. I ain't telling nobody to buy. I'm not telling nobody to hold or even trade. I'm saying that this coin is meant to be traded. It is not really meant to be held for a long period of time because it's been at the same price for the last 4 years. Okay. So that's what people really have to realize about baby Doge. All right. And if you actually look at how the price performs compared to something like Bitcoin, like in the last 30 year or last year down 31%, the last year Bitcoin up 47.5%. And the thing about that is, yes, eventually Bitcoin's going to pull back and then altcoins are going to go up and meme coins are going to go up. But the second that happens, like baby Doge is going to literally go straight back down. Like it literally happens time and time again. It has a huge major pump, and then it'll go back down to the levels. And I show you guys the transactions too. Like even the developers are trading this coin. Even the developers are buying it low and then selling it high. Like that's like if you see the developers of a project buying low and selling high, that should tell you something. And look, they still sell it when it's low too. They still sell it when it's low because they're developers, so I guess they're developing. I don't know what they're doing with the money. Maybe they're developing. Maybe they're doing liquidity and all that for different exchanges. And they did say that we're gonna get something coming in June. They're like, get ready for June, but we haven't seen nothing yet. Something big should be coming, but we'll see. $2.2 million literally sold 142 days ago. If you actually look at where we were 142 days ago, we were up, up, up. Like we were literally up big time, and they sold big time. So this is what I'm telling everybody. This coin is meant to be traded. Even the developers are trading this coin. Like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. I never give financial advice, but this is not what you want to be holding and holding and holding and holding. There's so many other coins that you can buy and hold. For instance, Cardano up 42.6% in the last year. And typically with crypto, there's always a means to an end. Like you should be tracking the tops and then trying to get out at least near the top, right? Because even if you got out of Cardano, let's say you got out of Cardano at 80 cents, right? But you didn't get all the way up to 100 or all the way up to $1.20 because you sold at 80 cents. You could still wait till it goes back down a little bit, right? It hits 68 cents, and then you buy back again on February 7th around like 70 cents. You got out at 80, it goes back up, and you're like, oh, now we're back at $1.14, but this is a double top, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell. So then you sell again, and you let it drop again, and then around this time, around 65 cents, you buy it again. You ride it right back on to the top. And this is the same thing with baby Doge. Like you got to start realizing the bottoms of these coins. So if you're going to trade something, you have to understand how it works. And one thing that I do understand is how baby Doge typically works. And typically, baby Doge does not like to go below 8Z1. If it goes below 8Z1, the lowest it goes is like 99, 98, 97, but it typically does not go anywhere below that. All right. And that is around the prime time that you want to be buying it, around 8Z1, 8Z11. If it goes down to 8Z1, maybe 9Z9 if it goes any lower, but I would really try to get in around 8Z1, possibly 8Z11 if it doesn't go any lower like it did before. So it's stuff like this that you really, really want to know if you're a baby Doge holder, because the holders are never going to win inside baby Doge. You're not going to ever win if all you're doing is holding and holding, holding, and you're never going to stop holding. You're never going to win. All right. But like if you, get out at the right time when it starts pumping again and then sell at the top and then buy again at the bottom, then you'll win. But as of right now, like we've done everything inside baby Doge. We're listed on Binance. That's one of the major things that we were trying to get. And we thought that it would continue to keep pushing us upwards. Even I thought that. But there comes a time to everyone's trading career. Well, I mean, you're probably not trading as a career. If you're holding, you're probably trying to just be a holder and then become rich off of your $1,000 or even off of your $10,000. But the fact of the matter is, you could have sold at 8Z6, went from $10,000 all the way down here at 8Z1, all the way up to 8Z6, got all the way up to what I think that's like 60K, or I don't know, somewhere around there. Sold at the top, buy again at the bottom, keep flipping it. But yeah, people who are buying and holding are just not going to make it like that. And another thing, like you got other coins like Solana that's down 12% in the last year, even though it's a solid coin. But Solana did not lose all its value when it went back down. It only lost some of it. So then when it goes back up again, it's going to create new highs and new lows. So Solana created a new low of $100. So we didn't see Solana going below $100. So Solana might just keep running, right? And Sui, this is another project that's doing good, 187% up in the last year. So there's certain type of coins, especially the ones with blockchains tied to them, that do very well and that are probably more suited for holding long term. Whereas Baby Doge is a meme coin, and most meme coins aren't suited for holding long term. Like if you look at Dogecoin, Dogecoin's up 12.5% in the last year, but Dogecoin has not necessarily made it back to what it did. Like these type of meme coins, like they pump and then they dump, and then you're supposed to buy it back at the bottom. Wait for them to pump again, and you can't always sell at the top. You really can't always sell at the top. So it's very, very, very hard. I remember when Dogecoin was doing its thing during the Saturday Night Live thing. I believe I got out at 63 cents or something like that, right before Elon Musk said it's like a hustle. I got out, and then he said that stupid stuff, and then it just started dropping, right? But I got out right before that because I was just seeing it going up, 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 and up, and I already knew, like, I already made a lot of money off of Dogecoin. So why am I gonna, roll the dice? Like I already got in all the way down here, rolled the whole wave up, and then I got out. But that's really what you got to do with these meme coins. Same thing with Shiba Inu. Look at Shiba Inu, never came back after after everything it did. Now I make these videos about these coins talking about, hey, it's about to pump because yes, I watch the charts every day and it does pump. Like I'm like, hey, it's about to pump. It does a pump, but maybe it's not the type of pump that you're looking for. It's the type of pump that I'm looking for. Because what I'm looking for is this right here. I'm looking for that type of pump. I'm looking for the quick 20%, the quick 30%, sometimes even 50 to 100%. But then I'm out. I'm not trying to get 1,000% home run. I'm not trying to get 20,000% home run. I make these videos talking about these projects that could possibly 100x, which they could from the bottom. And then when they go up like 100% or so, and then you sell it, and then maybe it continues to go up, but then when it comes back down, you buy back again, and then you keep repeating the cycle. So something that Baby Doge holders need to know is that you cannot just buy Baby Doge and hold for such a long period of time and expect to win. Like maybe it does go to 7Z1, maybe it does go to 6Z1, but if it doesn't, you just wasted a lot of time because there's people all over the Baby Doge Twitter community, people all over my videos talking about how they held for the last 4 years and nothing's happened, and then they want to call me a scammer for it, like I told them to buy it or something like that. When all you literally have to do is watch the charts. Like you just look at the charts. You see it pumping and then dumping, pumping and then dumping. What does that tell you you need to do? That tells you you need to buy at the bottom before it pumps. And then when it pumps all the way at the top, sell at the top before it dumps. And then keep repeating the cycle, rinse and repeat. So that's something a lot of people need to understand with baby dose. And sometimes you miss the cycles. Sometimes you buy into the FOMO and you buy at the top, but then you just got to bounce back. That's all you got to do, right? And also, meme coins like Pepe. Pepe had its run, but you can see Pepe pulled back, but it's still holding value, 4.7 billion inside of market cap. But Pepe has not been out for as long as Baby Doge. Baby Doge has been out since 2021. Pepe since 2023. Pepe is at 4.7 billion market cap. Baby Doge is at 223 million, and it typically does not like to be anywhere above that on an average day. It's very hard for it to be above that. And also, it comes to the user base. A lot of people in Baby Doge don't have that much money, but a lot of people in Pepe have a lot of money. Pepe is also on Ethereum. Baby Doge is on Binance. So these are different things that you got to look at. Most Binance coins never amount to anything. Most Binance coins are actually very good for trading, but a lot of them aren't good for anything else but trading. And it's sad to say because I know we have a whole community around Baby Doge here, but I'm making this video because I believe the community needs to be more focused on swing trading rather than holding and holding and holding. Because if you want to hold, and hold, you got to buy something with actual value like Bitcoin or Ethereum. or Solana, Sui, Cardano, you got to buy these projects that actually hold value, or the actual BNB project. But if you want to swing trade, the perfect thing to swing trade is a meme coin because it's so volatile. Like, look at all these swings here. Baby Doge is like the perfect one to meme trade or to swing trade. And you can kind of see it here. And I kind of have a whole play set up here. And I talked about this in my previous Baby Doge video. There's a whole play set up here for Baby Doge. Literally a easy 30% in gains. Easy. But what are most people going to do? Most people held all the way up here and they kept holding, and it's still going down and it's still going to hold. And then it's going to pump and it's going to go up really high and they're still going to hold, and then it's going to go right back down and they're still going to hold. And they made nothing the whole way. Meanwhile, what I'm doing is I'm not even in right now because I'm waiting for 8Z1, because I know if I can get in at 8Z1, then I can wait for it to go up to 8Z 1500. Well, not even 8Z 1500. If you really want to look at it like that, I come down here at 8Z1 and I buy in at 8Z 13 and I sell out at 8Z 1350 and I get 34%. So I understand, like, hey, look, I'm not gonna sit here and hold a project that has proved time and time again that is not gonna do much. And that's most meme coins. Most meme coins, you want to get in at the bottom, get out at the top. And what this meme coin community has created is the perfect rug pull, not even rug pull, but the perfect bag holder. The meme coin community has created the perfect bag holder, and that is what most people holding these meme coins and never selling are. They're bag holders, and they're the bag holders for the people that are actually making money. So see, you put your $1,000 in, let's say at 8Z1, and then it goes up to 8Z6, and now your $1,000 is worth $6,000, but you're too stubborn to sell because you want to see that $6,000 turn into 60,000. But what you don't realize is if you just sold at the top and you wait for it to bottom out, you have $6,000 to buy at the bottom. So now think about what's going to happen when you take your $6,000 and then again buy at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now your $6,000 at the bottom of AZ1 is 6 trillion baby doge. Now the next time you ride this up, let's say you don't even got to go up to 8Z 6 this time. This time you're gonna you're gonna do it more strategically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 2. I'm gonna tell you right now that's $12,000. So now you got $12,000. Boom. Now you wait for it to go back down. Now you take your $12,000 and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you buy again at 8Z1, and then you take your $12,000 and multiply it again by 8Z2, which is going to give you $24,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. Now you got $24,000, and you keep on repeating this process, and you do not buy and hold forever. You repeat this process about 3 to 4 times, then you have the $60,000. Whereas if you do not do this process at all, you go from $1,000 to 6,000, back down to 1,000, and now you're mad at Marcellus because you didn't know what to do. So I'm not telling anyone to hold. Honestly, I don't think people should be holding. Every now and then, you guys see the pattern here. Every now and then, I make these type of videos just so the people that are new to Baby Doge, or the people that just don't like see how it's moving, know how this goes. Like the new people do not understand how this goes. All right, so that's why the new people to the Baby Doge community, I'm trying to let y'all know, like, this is how this project goes. And hey, it might get all the way up to 7Z1 one time. Like, it might actually hit 7Z1. But there's no doubt in my mind that it won't just pull back. There's no doubt in my mind, right? So usually, even if we get to 7Z1, we probably will have a pullback that'll bring us down very low. Even if we get to 6Z1, we'll probably have a pullback that brings us down very low. And yeah, this is every single day that passes, it's very hard for us to get all the way up to like a $15 billion market cap. But one thing I will say, because the one thing that really started our community off was Elon Musk making that tweet. If Elon Musk makes a tweet about Baby Doge again, Baby Doge will literally skyrocket and probably will get to 6Z1 or 7Z1. But do you really want to roll the dice and hold for 5-10 years straight, hoping that Elon Musk will mention it again? Or do you just want to make money on these swings and then make that money that you would have made, right? Like, you can literally make that money that you would have made holding just by trading. And not everyone's going to, be good at it. But I'm telling you right now, one thing that you need to know is 8Z1 is usually the bottom for Baby Doge. At the very low is 9Z9, 9Z7. The only way Baby Doge goes below 9Z7 is if the developers rug pull, because the community is strong. The communities are bag, like, people are bag holders in Baby Doge. All right, they're bag holders, right? And that's what I'm trying to say. Don't be a bag holder. When you see it getting to these low prices, buy, and then when you see it very high, sell. It's literally as simple as that. As simple as that. Especially if you're trying to make some quick money. Because right now, most people are being bag holders in Baby Doge. And I will say, one way that Baby Doge does go below 9Z7 is if everybody in the community listens to me and then actually starts to sell at the top and waiting for it at the bottom. And then it will go below 9Z7. So if this message that I'm putting out actually makes people think and realize, oh, wait, I shouldn't be doing it like this, then then it'll go below 9Z7. So maybe this could hurt the project, or maybe it won't. But not everybody in the project inside of this project watches my videos. So the few people that do watch my videos, because I get like 200 views per video now, I'm even seeing the decline inside of the Baby Doge community. There is a huge decline inside of people that are actively in the community and who actively support the community. Now, most people that I see inside of Twitter comments, most people that I see in my comments are actually hating on Baby Doge and hating on me and getting mad, talking about how I'm a scammer and how Baby Doge is a scam. But the real fact of the matter is, you are the scam. You're scamming yourself. You're a bag holder. You're buying at the bottom and you're literally getting to the top, but you're holding. Why are you holding? And then some people buy at the top, which I get. I've done this before. Don't think I haven't done this before. Like, I've bought at the top and then traded and then just lost inside of a trade. And it's like, oh, I got to take that L. But I take the L. I don't just continue to hold it and then never sell it. Like, if I actually took an L up here, and I told you, I remember, I think I was doing live streams around this time, but I took an L and I let everybody know. I was like, look, I was trading this whole way up and I missed the Binance pump. But right before that, I made 300% around this area right before the Binance pump. Just by making my little 10% here, 20% there, I made about 300%. And then the Binance pump came, and then everybody else made the same amount that I pretty much made trading. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, but I still made it. And then around here, I kept trading up here around the top, and then I messed up right around here, and then it went down because I thought I was going to keep going past this resistance, but it didn't. And then I lost a little bit of money, but I still made money. So something people have to realize is you don't want to be a bag holder in these meme coins. These meme coins create communities off of they just create communities off of the feelings. They want you to have these feelings that you're going to get $1,000,000 off your $1,000, $1,000,000 off your $10,000, and they do this strategically. Really, like, for one, like, you see these meme coins saying this army, that army. I even put in my title sometimes, Baby Doge army. These type of words, it kind of makes you feel like you're really inside of the community. It feels like you're really in a community. But what you have to understand is that most of the community building around cryptos is to create bag holders. That's what people are doing, to create bag holders. So if you see Baby Doge army inside of my titles, it's really to gather community around the video. But what I'm doing is a little bit different. I'm not building these videos saying Baby Doge army, it's about to go up, it's about to go up, getting Baby Doge. No, I'm not doing that. I'm saying Baby Doge army, you're about to get a chance at a discount in the price. I say Baby Doge army, you're about to get a discount. You can buy at this price and then you can sell at this price. And those are the type of videos that I make. I don't make the videos telling you to buy, and hold forever and never sell it, and hold forever and never sell it. I used to believe that at one time, just like you guys, just like everybody else. I used to believe that you could buy it and hold it for 5 years and then make a bunch of money. But you cannot do that. You cannot do that with some coins. Some coins you can do it with, but others you cannot. Possibly it goes to 7Z1, possibly it goes to 6Z1, but we're not going off of possibilities. So these are the type of videos I make. I'm like, Baby Doge army. I'm using the same type of words that stimulate an emotional trigger in your mind and kind of makes you feel attached to the project, and also kind of makes you feel like you're part of a community. But then what I'm turning around and saying is I'm using these things to get you in, right? I'm pulling you into the video, but then after you get in the video, I'm like, all right, look, this is the game plan. You don't want to buy and hold forever. When this drops to 8Z1, you can easily buy here, and then when it comes back up to 1350, you can sell and make a quick 34%, right? If you had $10,000, that's $3,480. Quick, easy, like that. And let's do the math here just to show you guys. 10,000 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 1350. Well, it's actually at 13. What is this exactly at? Let's say 1348. So $13,480. So yeah, $3,480. Literally, just like that. Just like that. And really it's 3,500, but I don't have the thing like I don't have it all the way up there at the top. But I got it as close as I could get it there. So really it's 3,500. So literally you can make $3,500 within 1 week. All it has to do first though is come back down to 8Z1. And then it's very easy for baby does to get up to 1350, but it might take 1 to 2 weeks. But $35,000 in 1 to 2 weeks is good off of $10,000. So these are the type of things that I like to say, and these are the type of trades I like to make. Again, baby doge holders must know this about baby doge, and that is don't be a bag holder, don't hold forever. Make sure you're getting your money just like the developers are. The developers are making money. Make sure you are making money just like the developers, just like the people that have millions of dollars in baby doge. Because there are people in baby doge with millions of dollars that are buying and they're never selling. I literally clicked a random wallet here. They have $573,000 inside of baby doge. They bought 105 days ago, which I'm not going to pretend to know what price it was 105 days ago. I know I can easily do the math and look through here, but I really don't want to do that. But yeah, like I can click on any random wallet, and some of these millionaire wallets, like they actually have a lot of money in baby doge, and they've held for a while and haven't sold for a while. But then there are people who are also selling. So this person here bought 421 days ago, 1.3 million. And then they bought 522,000. But look, then they sold some, but they held for a long time before they started selling. They still got a lot of money in there. So there still are a lot of people that are bag holders in baby doge, and still a lot of people that believe in it. So to a certain degree, I do believe that baby doge could quite possibly finally reach 7Z1 and also quite possibly reach 6Z1 with the right marketing and the right backing. But one thing's for sure is I'm gonna make money on the way up, and on the way down, I will continue to make money. So that's just one thing you gotta realize. Just because these millionaires have been holding for 400 days doesn't mean that they're gonna be right about everything. Just because they're millionaires, they don't know everything, right? Just because I'm making these videos doesn't mean I know everything. Like baby dollars might just take off the 61, and then if you would have stayed in, you might become a millionaire, right? But am I gonna wait for that? No. But I will tell you one thing: there are gonna be lots of people that wait for it, like this person here. So you're gonna see this time and time again with a lot of these people inside of baby doge and inside of other meme coins. There's gonna be people that just have money to blow like that. So they literally have hundreds of thousands of dollars just chilling. Like look at this person. They haven't done nothing inside of this account for 927 days. They haven't sold anything other than $60 in baby doge. Yet they have $187,000. They bought at the beginning of baby doge, and they still believe in it, and they still want to wait for it, and they're still gonna stick around. But one thing is, look at this wallet. Maybe they lost their wallet too, and that's why they're not doing any transactions. If you kind of add everything up, like this person kind of made a lot of money because they got in at the beginning of baby doge. So like the people that got in at the very beginning, they probably made a little bit of money, but they're not up that much. Like if this person would have sold all the way up here at the top, they would have millions of dollars. They'd be a millionaire right now. But they probably already are a millionaire. That's why they have the money to just leave $187,000 chilling in there. So they're probably already a millionaire. They just don't care about the money. But they could have had another million. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are being bag holders in baby doge. Don't be a bag holder. Can it get to 61? Yes. Can it get to 7Z1? Possibly. Well, possibly 61. 7Z1, yes. But how long is that going to take? And when it does get there, are you going to continue to hold it or are you going to sell it? So that's all I'm saying. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Like I said, every now and then I'm going to make videos like this where I just talk to you guys and I'm being real. I was trying to get all this out in one video, so I'm kind of going really fast, and it still ended up being a long video. So I'm gonna try to do videos like this, but I'll make them shorter and more bite-sized, like 10 minutes or 20, because 20 minutes is kind of too long. All right. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.